Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greatly Grant channel. In this channel, we are talking about the UAG grant updates and information, and also we are also going to be updating you on the Theobarth and IMF and other grant informations. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing so that when next we publish our next video, you will be kindly notified. Thank you once again for having me on Greatly channel. Bye for now.
And we have on the platform tonight Reverend Libo, who have basically shared his thoughts on the Pioneer projects, the structure, and the expected disbursement. I'll allow you to pay attention to him and catch your feel in the comment section. Reverend Libo, your time now.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I once again want to congratulate everyone that has been with us in this grant pursuit in Nigeria. Every one of us, I want to congratulate you for being able to stay till now. Whichever platform, whichever grant you subscribe to, but as long as you are a subscriber of all the grant, I want to congratulate you, a big congratulations to all of us. First, you have to be very grateful that you are alive today, because there are so many that are invested millions, and today they are no more. So fortunate. By this, I want to quickly drop here that please, if you have any of such persons that have died, and it's a coordinator or it's a maybe a CEO, please, I want the body, the community body, the grand community body to make effort to be sure that at least the family should be carried along, and they should be well taken care of. That's one. That's just by the way. So, but the reason why I came up this evening, I think the time is about almost 6:30, and today is 31st of October 2025. So please, I want us to calm down ourselves, everyone. I can see that most people are becoming very worried, and our mother, Mommy Ngozi Israel, is trying her very best to express herself the way she knows best. I can see down deep in her spirit how she felt or how she is feeling in regard to people who subscribe to one NGO or the other, or through one person or the other. I know her feeling. It's so pathetic, actually, really. But you see, when the foundation is not properly laid at the very beginning, and now you are on top, and somehow there's nothing much you could do. Well, you do the one you can do and leave the rest and see what will come out of the building. So please, I want to air my opinion. I know that this disbursement structure was not properly, particularly the Pioneer, was not, to me, my opinion might be wrong. And I stand the ground for anybody that is on top to correct me. I do not know much. But the little I know, what I know administratively was supposed to happen, that I didn't see in the grant community, particularly in this Pioneer, is that nobody came out at first. Nobody came out. Maybe those few of you, those 2 or 3 of you that had the opportunity to come into this registration early, you were able to meet with the ogas, the top men who gives you detail and tell you, okay, you go on, register people with so amount, and then this is going to be your own portion. You just register people direct, and when you finish, this is for the effort you made to register people like this. So amount of number of pioneer you register through, you use people to register. This is going to be your own commission. If you register nominal slot, from the number you register, this is what will go to you as somebody who have labored. To me, I was not given any information like that. And so, whether there was any pattern laid down like that, I don't know. But I think that should have been the good pattern that should have been laid down for everybody. That look, if you are coming in to be one of those that will bring people to register for pioneer in particular, this is the amount the pioneer will go. This is what you will tell the general public that you are paying. But at the end of your registering people, this will be your own portion. It is nationally agreed. You and the person agreed. Then if you that have been told like that, you go on now, instead of collecting the 10,000 from people to register for pioneer, you went and registered people for 25,000. You will be accused for doing wrong. And no other person out there should accuse you. It is the people that appoint you that will be blamed, and that will blame you, that go beyond what you were told. And then if they told you at the beginning that when you register somebody that paid 25,000 for registering for pioneer, this is what will go to him. What will go to him will be 2 million at the end. Then you now went and told people when you register for this, and the amount that will be paid you will be 1.5. It is then you are a thief. So if you were not originally informed correctly, you were not told how much it was going to be, even up till now, so many people. In fact, look, mommy, not just only you, but for the whole thing, I don't feel it was well organized. There was no proper arrangement. I came up one time, I registered with somebody that time in Edo. I paid 500,000, and a lot of my friends registered too with that register like that. 500,000, and they promised to give us 1 billion, and we're happy. We accepted it like that. Later, I started getting information closer. But at the same time, nobody had categorically come out to say, this is what they are going to pay you. You that paid 200,000 to register, or you pay 250, or you pay 350 to register for pioneer. This is what is going to be given to you. And this is what will come to you that help to register. There was nothing like that concretely done. Then, anybody that comes into the pioneer registering of people, without even getting clearer, you will hear this one will say this, the other one will say different thing, the other one will say different thing. So, at the end of the day, when you don't discover what is going on, you say, okay, well, whether good or bad, let me put it on this amount. It will favor the people that subscribe. It will favor you in case of incasity. If you come out like this, you will not be a total loser. You will not be a loser. You will not lose that completely. You will not be defeated at last. Say, oh, you went to do a lot of work. Because if you look at it, I'm not talking to only one person. I'm talking to the general everybody that have ever subscribed in this pioneer issue. I'm talking to all of us. There was no proper arrangement at the very onset. For me, the person, for instance, that I registered much, all people that were subscribing to me, I was paying the money to him directly. I was paying the money. Did they agree with me how much he will pay me? No. Did I ask him? Yes. I asked him. At times he would say, let's say for instance, 500. Let me just use 500 million. At another time, he will come back and say, no, it's not going to be 500 million. It's going to be 200. Then if me now have gone to the people that I register and told them 500 million, what do I do to those people I have registered before now? Now you help me. What will I do to the people I have registered based on what I was informed that is 500 million? Now I have registered people up to maybe 100 people on that 500 million. At the end of the day, he came back and said, no, it's not 500 though, it's 200. What do you suggest that I should do? Am I going to gain or lose? How am I going to settle those people? So that is why you, Mommy Ngozi, please, you will not blame people who maybe by one way or the other, they told the people how much they are paying them below what you think or what you were informed that was going to the beneficiary that actually spend the money to register. You don't have, nobody has right to fight them because they were, maybe somebody like me, I was not previously informed by the national headquarters, by the authority that this is exactly the amount. Okay, that is a part. Then people are talking about Pioneer, this one. How far will this one go if this one go this one? I laughed. Well, first, any amount that you agree with your people, that the NGO, whoever you register through, whatever he agreed with you at the beginning, take it and accept it. And there have been a lot of time. And of course, with what I'm seeing, different people that register people from different platforms, the amount they are collecting from the subscribers are different from the other. And the amount each of the subscribers are going to get are different from the other. Most times, when people come to me, they say, oh, we have heard your name and we look at you as somebody that is honest and trustworthy and a man of God. You are very sincere. I want to subscribe to you. You want to subscribe through me? I say, okay, but this is what I take. This is what I take. Because me, I'm not directly with the national people that are directly in charge. I'm not. It is through about 3 or 4 steps. And all those people that are ahead of me, I certainly will settle them. And because of that, my own is like this. So the other one, the registration may be like this. The outcome we will get, this is it. If you know you can still subscribe, you come. But if not so, look for somebody like this. Look for somebody. At times, I will even give, I will mention the name of people to go to because their own is higher than mine. And they will go there. Sometimes they go there. Sometimes they say that they is not reachable. They couldn't. I say, will you want to do with me? He say, yes. Okay, go ahead. So on that note now, I don't have any blame and nobody will have the grant to blame me because nobody informed me. This is exactly what is expected to be given to the beneficiary, and this is what you are going to get after. This is what you are going to pay the people. Nobody. It should have been. It should have been. If it is 20 people that defend the top people selected, those 20 people should be lectured, informed. Say this is what you should give out. This is what you are going to get back. It will be uniform among the 20 people. If that among the 20 people, they are going to bring other people to follow them to register, they will inform them. This is what should be. This is what should be. But in this whole pioneer issue, nobody told anybody like that. Everything is done secret. Up till now, people are still asking questions. I registered so. How much am I going to receive at the end? The owner will say, I don't know. Let us. You see, what kind of? I beg. All those are not even headache now. To God be the glory. On my part, I make sure if you have a. There were some time I registered 3 categories in Pioneer. Some high, some low, some low. Because to me, I was not given a direct, right information. It is based on the information that they gave me. I use that to give people. Now, for instance, let's assume somebody receive 50 billion. 50 billion. Is that not, if you have not handled money before, with what I know about 20 or 30% that one should use out of what you receive from your pioneer, I do not think it is the people that they register through that they are asking, okay, now I register person. If I register you, I do not expect anybody to give me 20 or 30% of the money going to him. No. I never did that, and I will never do that. What I tell people is, the person is expected to use between 20 or 30 to carry out a project within his own local government, and that project you are carrying out, you are not carrying it out for somebody. You are not doing it for a government. You are not doing it for a pioneer body. You are doing it for yourself. And if it's a profitable project you are carrying out, the profit and whatever that come from there is yours. It's not anybody. Nobody is coming to tell you to pay him any amount. It's your business. It's your business. It's your business. You know how and what and what. Nobody is giving you a particular project you should do. It's a project you know, a project you understand, a project you can boast of, a project that is beneficial that you can gain from. Or the other way around, those people that has big that are going to receive big amount. Apart from the maybe 100 billion they are talking about, you have more than enough. You can back on road tying. You tie the road. If you will not be killed, because when you are going to tie a road, for instance, a road in major roads, you have to connect with the governor of the state, because our government is not very wicked, though. They are not very wicked. They are very, very good, so to say. Because by the time you want to tie a road, which they have been eyeing, that the federal government will give them money for the road to do, then you now come up and say you want to go and do it. And there will be nothing going to kick back and kick in front. You're not there again. You think those people will take you lightly? So it is a street under the local government within your locality where you are that they may permit you to tie, particularly when it leads to your own house or leads to your own place, wherever you are. You want to tie it, they may just leave it because it doesn't concern the state government. It is the local government, the like ward councillor. You can learn with if you are so bothered about the road and you have enough fund to go into that project, you learn with your ward councillor. When you learn with your ward councillor, you don't come out. If you come out to want to show that you are the one tying that road, of course you should be ready for whatever bullet that will come. But if you use the local government to cover face, you sponsor it in the secret, they will think it's the local government. Let the glory go to the local government you are tying it under. That will not be a problem to you, but at least you have invested, you have done something worth recommendation. Now, looking at the totality of this pioneer, I don't know why some people are they carry headache that is not necessary. There is no human being that will receive 500,000, 500 million, or 400 million, for instance. I'm talking about, let me not even to talk of the real pioneer. I'm talking about the nominal slot. A slot may be 100 million, and some people do 5 or 6 or 7. And if you get 700 million, are you telling me that you You will just consume that money without. Aren't you thinking of how the money will not go down below a level of, say, you are poor again? Won't you come down and say, what business, what contract, what project will I do now that will enable me to sustain the fund from going down? Would you think about that? I expect you to think about that. Even 100 million alone, if you want to use it to establish a supermarket, for instance, that supermarket, you cannot run it alone with yourself. You can't run it alone. And the aim and objective of the donor of this money is to make sure that everyone receives sufficient money to the extent that whatever business you eventually invest on, it must, of a necessity, attract you employing more than 5 people. That is why they are not even caring who get this money. The donors and the World Bank and the people that really brought this money, they are not bothered about who received this money. Or else, if it were to be ourselves, we will say, okay, you must be qualified. Go and bring the business, whatever they call it. Go and bring the business plan. Go and bring this one so that we know whether you are qualified or you are not qualified. Then before we can give you the amount. Like somebody came up in the voice note, he came up with a voice note, say that you may say you need 200 billion, but if your project does not warrant such a high amount, they will give you lower. When are they going to do that? And from where does that message came from? When and who? Who is orchestrating that? Who is bringing that idea? That when they will come up to a time where they will ask everybody, submit your project, submit your whatever you want to do, submit it so that we now know how much we are going to give you. Who is going to do that? From where? Well, that might not be under this pioneer. Because when I was there was one project, I think it was other social exchange market, I think. At a point, they said we should do a business project and we should bring all our projects out so that they know what you have in mind. This one cannot go into that now because the time is already short. The time is late for all those ones. Since disbursement is already fixed and no plan, no voice note has ever come from the directors or the body, the real body. Will I say the donor or the people that came to help to disburse this money? They never come out to officially say, yes, we thank God for all of you. So this is what is going to be, and we are going to give you this. Even the order of registration was not properly announced. Say, okay, one person cannot register more than 20 pioneer because every pioneer payment is demanded a project. Nothing like that. There was no time. They didn't make any. Everything was done secret until tomorrow, until after disbursement. Is it after disbursement they will now say, okay, I don't believe that will work. So let's not talk much about that. What am I saying here is that everybody that have, for one reason or the other, have subscribed for Pioneer, congratulations. Whether you receive 5 billion, just say 5, not even 50 now, 5 billion. Who is he? Who is the man? Who is the woman? Who is that person that will just receive 5 billion? You, a Nigerian man, you go and hold it, you go and keep it, so you will not tamper with it. You won't establish any business. You won't establish a business in your locality, in the town, or use wherever 5 billion is used to establish any project of any kind that will not attract employment. There is nothing like that, or that will not bring about development of such a town. There is nothing. There is no. If you invest 5 billion, no matter how things are now, you invest 5 billion in your own town, it will be pronounced, it will be known, it will be seen. If you want to put light, a street light for a long street, for instance, you will not spend up to 5 billion. Ever, never. We will not spend up to 5 billion. Yeah, by the time you spend 2 billion already, the whole thing is already both the salary of all the workers, the payment, the labor of all, and the things you are going to buy, all those ones. It will not even go to as far as to 3 to 5 billion. Yet you have done the project. Not to talk of when you are talking about 50 billion to one person. You say it will not be enough. Somebody that have never handled even a billion before, he never handled 2 million before in his lifetime. Then you come and dump. You know, the Bible is always correct. The Bible says that he that is faithful over little, the same will be faithful for much. Well, I'm not against the art of the this grant promise that you are going to get 100 billion, go to get 200 billion. It depends on the number. You're going to get so billion. I'm not against it, but the fact remains that for somebody that have not counted any money before as much, you hand over 100 billion to him. Or somebody that have not had enough experience in life, you go carry 50 million, 50 billion, you dump it at him. The reason why the donor and those people who donated this money for the development of Africa is that they want to see whoever that handles that money, there is no how he or she will not employ people. There is no how that money that is given to you will not talk. It will speak. Is it light you want to embark on now? If wherever you put the light, you are not the only one that will use it. If it is a borehole you want to dig, everybody in the community will use your borehole water. If it is like as they say, construction of road, if you use 10 billion or let me 20 billion to tie a road, you will know how far you have gone in the tying of that road, and it will bring about development of the country. You build a very mega gas station where other gas station will come and buy from. You establish so well. Even when you spend about 20 billion, you still have surplus on the ground, and it will be so clear. Everybody everywhere will know that something is here. That's one of the development, a national development. Not in a country where there is no, look at Abia, for instance, in Nigeria here. They say in Abia, I've not been there, day and night, 24/7, there is regular light. Find out from such a person who did it, what he spent, how much he spent. You can bring that kind of development to your state, so that the whole state will gain from whatever you have invested. You want to establish a kind of maybe microfinance banking in an area where there are none. You establish it so well that people will see where to lodge their money, where to take money when they need. It is to alleviate poverty. That is it. You are able to give people money they come to request for at a lower interest, very low interest. You give it to them, and they collect the money, they go and use it to establish themselves. That is a part of the development we are talking about. Okay, you say, no, I want to build an orphanage home, a mega orphanage home, where you have people that are old age home. The family are not able to cater them. You cater for them. You bring them into such a place, and they are going to eat, they are going to drink. Every day you supply them. All these are areas that the government is expecting, or the government of this pioneer is expecting people to invest on. So when people that are traveling out of this country because of lack of job, you are able to employ them, make them see reason to stay in Nigeria. You have done your best. You cannot be the one to do all, but do the one within your ability. And if it's a creative business you want to, profitable business you want to establish it so well that it will employ a very good number of workers. I think I'm taking more than necessary here. But so far, so good. I think there is going to be is it a voice note now or a kind of message to every every subscriber of this program from the national level to guide people. But at the end of the day, who will monitor it? Yes, to monitor it. Is it the government that are not the owner of this money that will monitor it? Thank God for them. I pray they will really monitor. I be the EFCC. Oh my God! Is the EFCC that you will commission to come and monitor everybody in the nation that receives this kind of money? Who are you going to appoint to monitor? The monitor will flop after about 1 or 2 months. So all those ones are not my headache. So all I'm saying is, let us have the same mind that the people who gave this money, their intention is to develop Nigeria. Whatever business you decide to embark on, do the best. If you want to, for instance, you want to have a school, want to run a school, such a school should be able, from KG level to primary to secondary, they should have, apart from the other normal training, they should have computer. They should be, a child should learn how to type, how to operate a computer from level 1. Before he finishes secondary school, he could become a guru in the issue of computer. So there are so many things you can invest on. Farm now, fear, I wouldn't be able to recommend farming to all, because the government of the day, they are helpless to the herdsmen that goes to the farm to kill, particularly when external bodies are involved in the killing of our farmers who have natural food to plant. They eliminate them so that they will bring a GMO or what they call it, so that chemical will be killing people all over. So I wouldn't be able to encourage people to go into farming. But all I can encourage you, establish a business that will help you to help people all around. If you are paying somebody 50,000 every month, that 50,000 should be able to help him to take care of his wife and children. You can increase it with time. Whatever amount you are able to pay, at least let the people be out of the street. Look at the little children that are supposed to be in class. Because they could not pay school fees, they are now hawking along the street. All these are things that are bothering my person self. How do we help Nigerians? How do we help married women that are begging all over the street? How do we help them? So these are issues, and many of them do not have money to register, to subscribe. At the end of the day, what do we do to them, to help them? These are issues that are bothering us. We should plan a program such that we bring all of them together and do what you can do to give a help to all. Everyone should have what they are doing. Look at what they did in one of the states, one of the senators. He bought sewing machine. He bought cameras, those who are going to do photographic. Bought a lot of things for people to start up life. Those are good things. So please, whatever you can do to help your state, to help your local government, go about to do it. But the one is, don't be in the forefront. Let nobody trace it that you are the one doing it. Use the state government. If they agree, the road they know they will not get money, they will say, okay, would you like to tie this road, this street? You go on to tie it. Or go to the local government and say, please, I want to assist in tie. use them to cover yourself. Oh, don't come out openly because now who know man, I they kill man. Oh. So be careful, be wise, use godly wisdom. That issue of say they want to put it on your name, say now you don't accept it. Let the glory go to the government. Let it go to the local government chairman. Let it go to the councillor of the world. Let it go to somebody for your life's sake, for your security's sake. Because if you come out openly, they will look for you. They will look for you. We have a very good people in Nigeria. We have people who are very, very loving, who are very kind. So use maximum wisdom to go about that. Whatever your plan it big. You see, plan your program big. Big money demand big plan. God bless you all. God bless you. Nobody should be dying because of all this struggle. You are taking somebody. Pay what you promise people you will pay. Don't subpay them. How will you receive billions and at the end you are giving people peanut? That's not good now. At least be your brother's keeper. We are in this program of hardship in Nigeria together. And we have been suffering all this while together. So at this time around, try as much as possible to be of help. If you receive 100 billion, for instance, as an individual, that 100 billion will take you and your family away immediately. To only 2 billion, say, will remove you from poverty permanently. Then when you use another 2 billion, you have not even gone far. So there is nobody that receives pioneer fund in any category that will not be able to establish a business that will warrant him or her to employ 1 or 2 people out of the unemployed. That is the essence. So don't kill yourself for saying people are, no, relax your mind. People cannot judge you. Are you going to hoard it? If you hoard it, you may die before the time. If you keep the money in the bank, of course, the government doesn't want you to keep the money in the bank. So invest it. Since you must invest it, there's no how you will invest the money without people not being employed. So there's no reason to be cracking your head. That is just the truth. That is just the truth. So please, God bless you. I want to close it up here because of time. I have spent almost 37 minutes has gone. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Reverend Libo is my name. Do well to find out issues before go further. God bless you.